No, my. This is crazy. It's showing. You're here? You're not. I'm here. Hi, Melanie. I got to get Katy on. I don't know if I don't know what's going on, but this is acting really goofy. Just give me a sec and I'll get her in here and we'll see if we can talk to each other again. Okay, let's see. I need to go back to where StreamYard is. Okay. There's Katy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like we're live.
I don't know what. I don't know. There was definitely a glitch, and I had scheduled like for 2 weeks, and I don't know if, and I've not done that before. Maybe it messed up. Maybe that it's I feel it was StreamYard that has done the messing up.
Okay, well, it looks like we're live now. At least
okay.
Can you guys let us know in the chat? Does everybody see both of us on the live?
Melanie says we are.
Okay.
You want to quickly tell them?
Yeah, while you're getting a breath, I'll talk. Okay. What do you want me to talk about?
Oh, you were going to tell them about the
about YouTube. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here's a friendly public announcement. YouTube put out a notice, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago, stating that those of us who are channel creators who set up our lives to show both horizontal and vertical, and because we do that, we have 2 separate chats that we have to keep up with because, well, with me, I don't never see the other chat unless I deliberately put the other chat up where I can see it. With Sherry's lives, when I'm helping her with her lives, I have both chat screens up for both the vertical and for the horizontal. So supposedly YouTube is fixing it so that you can still have your vertical and still have your horizontal, but you will only have one chat. So best I can tell right now, that hasn't happened because I see both chats and there's being comments on both each one of them and they're on the same. So I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
So maybe it's just going to take time to get implemented across such a big platform. So keep in mind about that. So if you discover you're sitting in vertical and we're not answering you, I will answer you because I'm on Sherry's. But if I don't answer you on my own, it's because I don't have it up. Okay. I only have so much screen space for all of that. So
yeah, I can see it through both on mine, but
you see yours because what is that? StreamYard or Streamlabs you're using?
StreamYard, and I am the main host.
And you can see that now on my Zoom. I cannot see a chat from. I have to use the actual chat screen from the browser for me to see that.
Let's see. It was. I'm just going to say real quick. Happy. It's not happy, but happy Sunday. And I want to just say that I'll have a remembrance to the women and men who served and gave their lives for our country in the past. And we'll remember them and honor them tomorrow. So if you have a family member, they're not forgotten that has served in and lost their life. But today I'm gonna go ahead and get in this. I'm gonna let Katy and we'll say hello to everyone, or
yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
And you can switch the screen to so they can see what you're doing. And I'll go ahead and say hi to everybody. We have Mona in here, Hello, hello. It's good to see you. I really enjoyed you last night. It was lots of fun. Saturday was a big hit, I think, for those who watched and for those who participated. Hi, Melanie. Welcome, welcome. And I got to backtrack. There's a bunch of people in here. Zaza's here. It's good to see you. Hi, Nina. Good to see you. We're giving her Sherry a chance to take a deep breath. Hello, Melanie. Hello, Geraldine. Because I know how it was, because this happened to me on Friday's live, or Friday's live. I had a big food bar. Hi, Lee. Welcome, welcome. We got Benji in here. It's good to see you also. Welcome, welcome. And I think I've caught everyone. I thought I saw Deb S somewhere.
She probably was, and then she probably got tired. Oh, there, she's there.
And hi, Laurel Lee, and hello, Deb S, and hello, Van Lot. Welcome, welcome. And hey, Andrea, it's good to see you also. And hello, Denise. Welcome, welcome.
And Kathy Klein, she's in here.
Kathy's in here, yeah.
Well, appreciate everybody putting up with us, but y'all know that this is how it goes. There's
stuff happens.
Benji.
Benji's in here. Yep.
Yeah. Things just happen, and you just try to fix it.
I feel like sometimes we get kind of complacent in how we set things up. And see, what happened to me Friday was I attached my Zoom to a later date.
See, that's what I did here. I had the current and a later date, and I think it's confused.
Yeah, and so when I try to go live, it's like,
Yep. I won't do that again. Well, today we're going to be working on templates. I did cover it last week for about an hour, and I'm just going to do a really easy refresh. I am going to go to this on page of your book 104 and 105. These are the templates that we will be using in these, I think, the next 10 blocks. But like the first 4 or so, we won't be doing any of the curved piecing. Then we'll go into the curved piecing.
I wanted to interject something about these templates. I find it a little confusing because they have, here, I'll use this as an example. On the template itself, you have I and H. But when you're looking in the book, it's showing F3W, F4W, but and because the text is so small for me to read, I find trying to figure out which template we're actually using a little bit confusing. Did you find that to be the case?
That I can understand that, because we've been using numbers. Now they're still using numbers. They're using a number when it's, for instance, on Square Dance on page 106. If your fabric color that you're choosing, is F3. Okay, that would be like that. And then the other one, and they want you to do 2. The other one is F4. Okay, that is your fabric color. When there's a number and a letter and a number together, that is your fabric color that you
see. I think they failed epically by not putting that you're using. They should have put like template H on that F3 and F4, so you wouldn't be confused by that, because unless you
well, they did
in the reading part of it, but they didn't do it in the layout of the block.
That's correct. And I think they because they changed fabrics as they went along. So she has her numbers all, her fabrics all numbered and lettered and numbered, alphabet and numbers, I guess I should say. So that's where, it's like,
it's confusing.
It can be confusing. So you do need to break it down and remember that when we're actually doing this block that the letter and the number is representative of your fabric colors that you choose. And then the white, it doesn't have a number other than white, it says. Then it goes into templates with each one, and it'll tell you how many templates you need for that, meaning not how many templates on these necessarily, but how many pieces of fabric that you're going to cut. So that's where we'll go along with it. I don't know if you can see this. I'm just going to do this real quick because oh no, you can't see this, and so I'm not going to do it. On the page 104, this is for these blocks that we're doing. There's 3 sections of templates, I will say, that we will use for different techniques. And I can get this a second. So this one, I copied all of those off and I put them on. I just put them in here so I have them available. Does that show on the screen? Because I mess with my.
Yeah, you might want to spotlight yourself. You can take me off the. Yeah, put me in my usual spot.
Let me see.
That way they can see what you're talking about.
Let me get rid of the banner also. That way you guys have full view here. Okay. All I did is this page here. If you look, I had them and I just put them in a clear envelope thing. You can put them in a baggie, whatever, but this is sort of how I did so I can pull them. So this is for like this sections of blocks that we'll be doing. And so I can pull those templates as I need them. Then and it depends on what you want to do your templates on: cardstock, freezer paper, or template plastic. Then I just wanted to show you real quick. The raw edge applique is another set of templates. And I just put a little clip on it. I printed it off, put a clip on it. And then there's the English paper piecing ones. And I did the same thing. I had suggested until you find out what you like to use other than in EPP, we will use cardstock for sure. We need to. But until you know for sure what you want, the technique you want to use, freezer paper, cardstock, or whatever for like in your raw edge and all that. You can do it in print them off in regular printer paper and then print it off onto whatever you choose to use yourself. That'll be your personal preference. These templates that we're working on here have the seam allowance included. We don't have to add a seam allowance to it. EPP, you add a seam allowance, but on this you don't. So what I did here, and you might all want to do this, maybe not, but I know you can't see it very well, but I measured this way, and I kind of measured how much fabric it had enough overage. Like I did this one was 4x4, and it has to be right side up fabric, and I kind of did what size fabrics I could cut, so I could pre-cut squares, and but that's up to you. I'm not saying that my measurements are all right. This one I had to go a little bit bigger, but anyhow, for today, that's kind of what I'm thinking. If there's any questions, or if that does not make sense, let us know. And we whoop, get back there. Okay, so what I did is I'm doing this to show you is I want to get a piece of paper here. When you're using and you print you print your template out, and when you do, you want to make sure that if you're doing it on plastic or anything like that, clear plastic, you want to make sure that you write what number it is. This says it's a piecing template. Seam allowance is included. This is the grain line. You want to transfer your lines and your numbers. That's important because you know, so that you know what it is that you're trimming off, or I mean that you're doing. I am going to, this is freezer paper for this instance, but I'm showing you just off of this what I did. I have paper cutting scissors that I like, and I like to go, I want to make sure you can see this. Let me get it right. And get my, I like to go alongside this, right on the edge of that black line. I may not be perfect with it, but, and trim that. And you cut your template out first before you cut your fabric, because you'll use these templates in other places, in other blocks. Now, if you want to get keep it real accurate on the square ends, you can lay a ruler on top of your, if you're doing multiples. When we go into EPP, we'll do multiples of maybe the hexy. And so you can use an old rotary blade and a ruler to cut off over it. I didn't get that one cut as close as I wanted to, but I can always go back. I'll leave this just to see, you can see a little line. That's how I choose. But if you do, when you cut yours, always do it the same. If it's inside that line, then do them all that way, or else they won't fit together. Okay, so you would say this one is freezer paper, so I can actually take this and that, not this one, these two don't go together, but I can take them and press it onto my fabric and then cut it out. So on this one, this is called Square Dance. I think you can see it pretty good from where we are at.
Does the grain line mean the direction you lay the templates on the fabric grain? Asked Denise.
Thank you for asking, because I wanted to tell you that. You know, we always have a salvage edge, but sometimes we cut our fabric off and we don't. The grain line, there's cross grain and lengthwise grain. You will see how this one, it doesn't have as much flexibility. This side waist does. This is your bias. That has a lot of flexibility. So if I was cutting this, I would probably cut this like this. Okay, but you got to remember, you got bias edges that you're dealing with. I would, on this block, they want you to have two of one fabric of your F3 and 2 of your F4. And I'm just going to lay this out here. I don't think you can see that real good. It's like I'm too close. Let me move that just a little bit so I'm not as close. I fiddled with that camera, so ooh, this is a little bit better there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is it gives you the info. We're going to be sewing a scant 1/4 inch. They want you to press your seams open after each sewing step. And for the cutting, for the white, we will cut 4 of template I. I'm just going to lay this here. This is my 2 fabrics. Now, the reason why I lay my fabrics on top of each other like this, we're going to have some that's going to be mirror image of each other. Not in this particular one, but you can. And by you having it all up this way, if you needed 4 of them, you would get 4 of them all the same shape. But if you had them either pretty sides together or wrong sides together, you get one shape and one another, and you might not have, you might end up with all of them being the same. So what I did is I just cut a little square. There's 4 of these. This 4 may be more than I need to use. And if you want to add, Katie says to add a little bit to the bottom if you need to. If you want to have a little bit more, and you can trim off. I'm going to use a heat erasable pen. And I'm putting my template down. Now, if you want to, you can do a ruler. I have cardstock here. So cardstock's working for me. My line's going to be a little thicker than because it's going up against that line of cardstock. So, okay. That I put aside, and I'm going to take, okay, where's my, oh, there they are. I would say that if you're going to use your ruler to cut this out, then place your pins on the outside here. If you're going to, you can use a ruler or scissors, whatever you feel comfortable with. And all I'm doing is I'm pinning this fabric so that it doesn't move on me when I'm cutting. Okay, now this one, I can see will be in the way if I use a ruler. So I'm going to put it over here. My hand's probably in the way, but it'll be gone in a second. So now I pin those together, and I will show you with this one using the rulers. It's just your preference. You would see how that pin is kind of sticking up. So I'm moving it. Okay, I'm laying this. That part's been cut. Just be careful if you're not pinning that you're not moving your fabric either. Okay, I'm laying my ruler down here. These are straight lines, so it's easy to cut with a blade. And this is a 28 inch millimeter blade. I like for this, since I'm doing such small pieces, I like to, it seems like it doesn't move the fabric. Have a nice sharp blade and use it. Okay, so let's see. I don't think that went through there. I can feel it didn't go through. Okay. So now I have my eyes cut, and if I'm not ready, let me get some pins here. If I'm not ready to use them yet, I can just put a clip on them, put it aside. This, it's up to you how much you like to save your scraps and how much you don't. The next one I am going to do is still it's the other part of the template. We will, I'm only doing 2 fabrics at a time. I'm afraid that the fabric might move on me, but I can try the 3. I don't know if I have this the right length for all of them. But
Hi, Canadian lady.
Okay, so here we go here, and this is the one I said I'd probably put. I'm checking. Want to make sure my fabrics. I got fabric everywhere. So I need on H. It says I need 2 of fabric 3, F3, and 2 of F4. You can cut them out individually if you want. That would be fine. And you can go, if you feel that you need to, it's okay at this point on these. I'm sorry, to have these flipped this way if you want. So that when you're, if I needed to, just to keep my template in place, I could just do a little glue right there. Now, I would use my ruler again to cut this out, or I would go ahead and mark it with my pen again. This is how you do, whoops, all your templates. Now these, I can repeat it in fabric, but an EPP, you actually can cut out your main fabric multiple, but you need your cardstock for to do your actual, the fabric to form around it. Yeah, couldn't get that out. Okay, now if I want to, I'm going to do this with the scissors. It may not be as good. You should do it one way or the other. You shouldn't combine like I am, but this is not the fabric I'm using for this particular one. So actually, I've got it off. I can take this off now if I wanted to. And get my fabric scissors. And I could have, and I'll cut the same way, either on the line, beside the line, but whatever I do, I want to make sure that I'm doing it the same way.
Sandy wants to know if you're starching your fabric. I'm not starching.
Okay, I did, but it depends on what size fabric pieces you have too. Now this doesn't work. You know what? To tell you the truth, I don't like this as well. I think the fabric's moving on me, but there's times when you only need one. That's not a problem. It could be because I'm doing 2, but you know, this again, you can do it. Scissors or rotary cutter. Now I would have done this all.
Hi, Linda. Welcome.
Hi,
Sorry,
Linda.
I was just making sure I didn't miss anyone.
That's okay. You can see I can't see.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put this here. So then I would again place this on top of my fabric. So now I have all the components that I need to make that block. Okay. Then, but I am going to get the fabric that I planned on using for this block. But I wanted to show you, you know, your options, and just remember when you cut your templates, just stay consistent, either just alongside that line or whatever, but you just want to stay a little bit consistent there. Now, and this heat erasable pins are great. They're friction, or there's other ones, water soluble, and that they're good, especially if you're going to trace on the wrong side of your fabric. Now, there's times you can't do that, but okay, let me see. What block am I doing? We're doing square dance. This is the fabric that I chose. And this I just okay. And I'm just going to show you what I did here on my book. I think you can see it. Maybe you can't. But I numbered these. I looked at how the seams were coming together, and I numbered mine 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the order I'm going to put this wedge together. Then down here, I have 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'll end up having 2 wedges, and then I'll put those together. Katy, you want to show them your block that you did? Just so that they know what.
I'll wait.
You want to wait?
I want to wait until you got yours done.
Oh, okay. No problem.
That way they can see the 2 different colorway differences.
Yeah.
And I did mine a little bit different too.
Okay, so I'm going to, let me see, F3. What was it that I was, F3. I got to decide which one's, okay, this is my F4. I do my little number tags on it so I can know, even if it's scrap paper, that you can know which one is which. This is the F4. Got 2 of those, 2 of these. And then this is the I. You got to be careful.
Hi, Jess. And hello, Sarah.
Hi, Jess.
Welcome. And somebody else slipped in here, looks like. I see Sarah and I see Jess. Oh, maybe I didn't.
I'm going to lay this one down like this. And then I'm going to lay this in this way, okay? Now, I know I got the eyes on here, so I'm going to have to pick it up just to get it. How you can tell if you've got it right, your wedges facing the right way, is that it's making a square. So you can lay that down there. Place this over top. And I match on this one, I match down here because this is a squared off cut, and this is, and you're actually going to have your 1/4 inch little bit peeking out up top there. So you can lay that down. Ooh, my needle shifted. I shifted my needle. That would have been a tragedy.
Yep.
Let me see if I can get it back. My hand's going to be in the way. Okay, I lowered my stitch length again. Okay, I should be good now. That's in the middle. Yes. Okay, I'm doing, well, they say a scant 1/4, but I'm actually just doing a 1/4.
Yeah, I didn't bother with the scant.
Yeah, there's certain ones that you know that you. Now, if I wanted to, I could take my next two pieces, which would be,
Hey, Lori.
hi, Lori. How you doing? Is it Lori Quilting in the Country?
Yeah.
No. I can take my next piece, which would be F4, and one of my white ones, and I can lay it down. Now, if you don't want to, this is if you're going to chainsaw. If you don't want to chainsaw, don't, if you want to go through each one first, one by one, you can, because I know that I don't want to get you all messed up. So
if you're angle challenged, do one at a time.
yeah, it's true. Well, when you're doing your first one, you're better off to do one at a time.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what I'll do is, I know I got two more to do, but we're going to work on this top half first. They say to press it open.
Hi, Terry. Terry says, hi, Sherry, Katie, and whoever is hostage in here.
Hostage.
Hi, chatters lurking and having dinner.
That's the way.
That's too funny.
It is. They say to press these open, and typically
I did press open.
You did?
I did.
I'm going to, I just pressed it to the side, finger pressed it, but I realized the importance of pressing it open is this seam here. When these all come together, it's going to be a bulky.
Yeah, if you don't, when you go to put the two halves together, you're going to have a nightmare.
Yeah. So you'll
be like, I should have did that,
So this one at this point looks like this until my iron's heating up.
Yeah, I forgot to suggest that. Press open, because otherwise you're gonna have a big huge bump right in the middle of your block.
Yeah. That's like, we tend to want to just naturally go right to the one side, but it makes sense. Why not? I'm just laying this next section.
Hi, Melanie.
Out wrong.
She says everyone is coming out of the bushes.
Good. Hello.
We like to see. Yeah, don't come out of that hiding in the bushes thing.
No, see, this is wrong. I gotta look at how they did that. That's confusing.
You know what? Are you
color
talking about put them together?
What's that?
What are you finding? Never mind.
Oh, I know what. This is my problem. Try putting the right pieces together. That would help. The right colors.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm being angrily challenged at this moment, but that's okay.
Well, I can tell you, I had to do it twice to get it right. So,
So I just always like to lay out whatever I'm going to do ahead of time, because if I would have took this and tried to sew that together, I'd had it all mismatched. Yep. Let me go ahead and press these seams open real quick.
Let me see here. Who else is saying hi here? Terry says, lurking from the bushes. Auntie Ellen started that. Come out wherever you are.
I know. Okay, so I got that press on. I'm just going to lay this back down again by looking at this upper picture, making sure that I have it correctly. And I do. So now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to, the bottom is still going to be my main flat spot, I guess I could say. I'm just getting this lined up a little bit here. I mean, that'd be perfect. I guess that doesn't matter in that one. The important part is that you want to make sure you still have your 1/4 inch, your little, oh, what do you call that? Beak? Peeking out. Turn the TV on, John. You can watch me on the big screen.
Yeah, I have a TV in here, but it's not plugged into anything because there's no space for it.
Aww.
It came out of the craft room, so it'll go back into the craft room. But I'm gonna see if I can't find a bracket where I can mount it from the ceiling, maybe.
That'd be cool. Let's see if this. I have put a smaller size needle in it. Don't like to thread my smaller size needle, so I have to hand thread it in.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else to start? I know some of them had already started preparing their templates. Oh, come
Yeah,
on,
how many of you are working on this block that Sherry's working on, or have you already done it? Let us know. If you've already done it, post it over on Sherry's community tab so that we can see the pictures of them.
Yeah.
And I'm having a brain fart.
I
I don't know what color I want to use.
Okay, so now I got it threaded. How you like that? I guess I'm going to have to watch it. So anyhow, line it back up, put it down, back under, and start sewing. Okay, now I'm going to press this seam open.
Like that.
This block isn't a hard block as long as you get your stuff turned the right way.
Yeah.
So this is the first half.
I mean, the first go around, I foobarred it, and it was because I think it was the way I did it is what got foobarred. But once I figured it out, it went together the way it was supposed to. I just sometimes.
Well, the first one is always a little bit of a
challenge. Yeah. And so I'm happy that I got it done.
I know my finger's in the way. My hand. I don't have my camera set up exactly how I'd like it, but hey, it's okay. It's working. Now I need to press this seam open before I put my next piece on because I want that seam to lay flat. A lot of times we think, oh, well, we'll just go ahead and sew the next piece on. But then you're getting your bulk. Okay.
Yeah, it's in your it actually is in your best interest to make sure you iron between each one of them.
Yes, I can see that.
Because that's something when I was doing it last night, first I was just going to finger press it. Then I'm like, wait, that's not flat enough.
You see how I have that little bit of a tip. And I'm going to line this up. And I'll press this. Now I saw somebody else that I was following also do this Alice in Wonderland, and I wanted to see how was she handling with her templates and stuff like that. She talked about it, but she never showed how to put the templates together or how to cut them out, or anything like that. and she showed like maybe 1 or 2 blocks that was made, and then you went ahead and did the rest of your blocks yourself.
Yeah.
So if you guys want that, fine, but oops.
I think it's better if you show us.
Yeah. I'm just lining this back up. I mean, she did a good job, but it's like, okay, the part that you really needed to know. and especially in the EPP, because it's like you could show how to do your foundation pieces and stuff like that. But if you have a curve or you have something like that, you put those together a little differently. So I'm going to lay this back down here, and this look at this is going to be one wonky block, I think.
It's going to be a nice block.
No. It looks wonky. If it is, forgive me, people.
I think it's going to look fine. I mean, it's odd the way we put it together. It kind of makes it look like it's going to be wonky.
Okay.
But once you trim it and everything, it looks like it's supposed to look. Because when I first looked at it, I'm like, it looks like I still did something wrong. But then when I trimmed it, it was fine. It's just your eyeballs are saying there's something wrong with this block.
So I'm just laying this back out, and I'll have on my ends at my beginning is when I have my little ears or beaks, or I got a pin in there I'm not taking out. Now I'll take it out. Oh, see how that wants to, that's why we press our seams open on this. It really wants to struggle going over that. And then I will press this one open. And I'll show you what it looks like from the back. Oh, did anybody say if they were started their templates or started working?
Well, I asked and no one answered, so now I typed it in to ask the same question, see if anyone answers.
Okay, I know, I forgot who it was working on doing their templates last week, as far as getting them printed out. Okay, this is what the back looks like. This is what the front looks like before being trimmed. I'm going to put this here. So that wasn't too painful as long as you know that your flat part of your flat ends go together with the flat end of the next section of the template. I can't find my stuff here. Let's see if I can. Let's see how this is going to turn out. I lay things down and then I can't find where it's at. Okay.
They're not answering, which is kind of strange.
They're scared. No, I'll be in trouble. Now, this block appears to be, like you said, Katy had suggested to add a little bit more, and then you would have more.
Yeah, like an eighth, anywhere between an eighth to a quarter. That way you can trim down.
In the length, right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise
on the outer edge, not the inside of it.
Yeah, otherwise it comes out a little small, I think.
Yeah, because it is very tight if you didn't do that.
Yeah.
Very little room for.
Now, I didn't press or starch or do anything like that before I trimmed this, because that'll open up a lot at times. But yeah, that's a good idea.
And all I did was I gave it an extra eighth. That's all I did.
Yeah,
because I didn't know what to because I had already tried the first go around and it was an epic fail.
Yeah,
So,
I would add to this bottom part
Yeah.
the bigger wedges.
Yeah, so that's what I decided to add, just a tiny bit the second go around, and it worked out better that way.
You know how these blocks are. Some at the beginning, she was really stingy on
Yeah,
the fabric, and she's doing it again. But yeah, this turned out pretty with the little bit of yellow picking up. So I'm happy with that. Let me see.
so you're gonna press it and then show it to them.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I'll press it again.
Yeah, and then I'll show mine after you've done yours.
Okay. I'm just. I do like that sizing or whatever it is. It's called flatter because it has no scent to it at all.
I know. I need a bottle of that, but used to be I could order the flatter.
Yeah.
Just to stick in the little whatever that pin thing is called.
A spray bottle?
Just to put in that acorn pin style thing. Someone sent me some generic art pins. And because they're cheaper than buying that acorn pin.
This is what I'm using. I have the acorn pin or those water pins, but I'll spray a mist of that.
I mean I could do that, but I don't want to inhale that in my lungs. So.
Oh, there is no scent.
Is that just water, not starch?
It's starch, it's sizing.
Yeah.
But I'm smelling it. It smells like water. So it is total, and that's supposed to be one of the things. It says starch. I put starch on it. That's supposed to be the thing, the fragrance free and everything. And if you spray it like this and not an aerosol, it's better. But it does make your blocks
splat.
Yeah. And let me get you on here. Whoop. Yeah. Isn't it interesting? The how they look. Yours looks like they have prisms in it. I like that.
Yeah, I like it too.
I'm just gonna straighten up my little area here so I get feeling like I got organized here. Again. And I'm going to check my when's the last time that
I think your block is pretty pretty.
Oh, thank you, Katie. I think yours is pretty.
Thank you. I think we're gonna have both of us are gonna have different looking quilts with the same pattern, but they're gonna look so much different from each other.
I know, but that's what's exciting is to see how they turn out. I'm just getting my stuff out of the way that needs to be out of the way so I'm not searching for stuff.
Thank you, Andrea and Lori. They both says they look nice.
Oh, you're welcome, Andrea. Very, very nice. Very sweet.
Thank you, guys.
Yes. Okay, I think I might be. I don't think I need that. My paper scissors now. I had to get everything out at first, so.
I'm still trying to cut the pieces for this next block.
I'm going to keep it on you for a second.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Lori says, I miss Sherry's. I am an unprofessional lurker. When she comes back, I'll make sure she shows it to you. So how's everybody doing this fine Sunday afternoon? Y'all are very quiet today. Lori says, thank you, Katie. You're welcome. As soon as she gets back, I'll have her show it to you. All right, I still need to cut triangles now, and I need a white pencil. Where is my white pencil?
Yeah, because I can't eat it unless you're hungry.
Sherry.
Yeah.
Lori needs you to re-show your block.
Okay.
I said she was an unprofessional lurker.
That's okay.
So you missed when you showed it.
You're in training. A lurker in training. Let's see if I can.
And Andrea says her allergies are kicking her butt.
Aw. This is my block.
Oh, there you are.
If I didn't put it with mine up, now you could put yours up too. Everybody
all right, hang on. You think we could do that?
I think so. Let me see. I'm trying to. Oh wait. Yeah, if I can hang on to it. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, they totally look different.
Yep. I like them.
Both of them are going to look great when we see it in the finale. Sandy says, very pretty. Sarah says, cute. She says, sorry, was doing the dishes, putting dinner in the oven. What's for dinner, Sarah? And Sandy says, they look so different. Yep.
They do. But that's what's exciting about it is that it goes to show when you do different fabric choices.
And hello to Jean. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's interesting when us as sewers and quilters, how we interpret a pattern based on the colors we use and the way we use them can make a quilt completely look different from the pattern that you saw when you first saw it.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, and then when you start putting it all together.
Yep.
I'm in a vertical chat on this one, so.
I think it's truly going to be, I think we're going to have some truly beautiful masterpieces.
Yeah, I can't wait to see everybody else's too.
Yep, definitely.
Oh, let's see. So we got square dance done. And if there's no questions.
Anyone got any questions you want to ask about square dance? Please do.
Look at this.
Sarah says hamburgers, French fries, salad, corn on the cob, and then watermelon for dessert. That's yummy.
That does. We're having what we call them Bubba burgers. They're the big burgers that has the cheddar cheese mixed in with it and a little bit of onion on a brioche, I guess you'd call it, bun.
Sheila says it takes practice to become a professional lurker. That's a good one.
I'm going to see if I was going to try to move this a little bit so you can see this block. But no, that's not working out as well. It likes this page better than it likes that one. But you can see it in the other one. So block 52 is called Sun Rays. And basically, I'm not going to show you how I cut it out because we've done that. Done that. But I put my sun rays, I pinned them together. I probably should have. So I will, this is where I'll explain better. Okay, you have your templates. Okay. And if you look, this is the way that these will go together. I'm going to see if you can see this.
Fix your screen so they can see what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm going to see. Yes.
We can't see.
Okay. I may have to put it even in a piece of
You got to put me back in my corner.
I may have to put a piece of fabric underneath because it's light. No, I'll put my cutting mat so you can see, because I want to just show you the templates. Okay, yeah, they're upside down. Okay, which I'll move them around back up this way.
What is in all these Bereria? And I bet I didn't say that right. Sandy says she put in all this Bereria in the crock pot.
Huh.
What is that?
I don't know. Is it a concoction?
Must be. Andrea says she's making Swedish meatballs, baked potatoes, and broccoli. Ooh, I want to come to your house.
Trying to
Actually, want to come to both their houses.
That sounds good. I'm trying to get a better picture here. So, oh, well. So anyway, this one here is called Sun Rays. And we're going to end up doing 4 of these blocks. Seam allowances are included. They have the template. And I would probably, it depends what you want to do. Scissor cut or do the other. I did it where I placed it on top of my fabric and I cut it with the ruler on top of like that, and would place it, and I'd have a couple of pieces or how many I needed and trim it and then turn it and do it again. And this means straight of grain. So it would go this way. I'm going to put it this way. Go this way in your fabric. Okay. If you have these laid out, your template, the direction, you see the flat side up here, it's actually making a square. So it will do, let's see if I can get this good for you. And you see the point, that's our little point that helps us get our little 1/4 inch there. So anyhow, it says to press this. Oh, this is different. Okay, this one says scant 1/4 inch, but press the seams to one side. Press after each step. Oh, it's because nothing's really coming across because we have these blocks here. What you need is you're going to need 4 of your white fabrics, which with 4 of the template F. That would be this one in the middle. So you're going to need 4 pieces cut. So you could lay 4. If you can cut through 4, you can lay 4 pieces of fabric on top of each other. I got this and turn around. And then you can put your piece down and cut. Okay, so I need 4 of those. I have 4 of them. That'll be the center of these little spikes. Then I need, they said from fabric F6, you need F6 would be, I'm looking here, the center. Okay, so on here it's the color. So you need a color square. And then, and what you're going to do is you only need 1 of them. And then your F10 you need, which is,
wait, stop for a second. Andrea says, and these are all facing right side up, or does it matter?
You could face it. Yes, it does matter. You can face them right side up. See, like here, I'm going to show you here that, like, here's my G right here. We're going to go over here. Here's my G. And I've cut however many I needed of my G. What have I done? Let me see. One. I need one. How many do I need of G? 4. 1.
Yeah, 4 of each side.
2, 3, 4. There we go. Yes. So see, if I had my fabric all facing like this, stacked on top of each other, pretty sides, pretty sides. When I cut this template, that would be correct. Do the same thing on the other part of the fabric, because you basically could go, I'm going to try to show you. No, that wouldn't quite work. I was trying to see how much you could actually do that to cut. And then your G, it's laying all up. Either I would have do it's E, it's not G. That looks like I did a G. I did do a G. Oh my goodness. So anyhow, that's, I did them backwards. It doesn't matter. See, this is how they would be. So what I did is I actually faced the fabric this way. I know I'm confusing everybody. I actually faced the fabric with the wrong sides out because I had traced around it with a friction pin, and then I was able to cut. It turns out the same. I mean, you're getting mirror image. You can see that this is a mirror image. So you can put if you want to mark your fabric, you can do it to where your pretty sides are all down, and then do your template pieces. And then when you flip it, they'll be correct, or they're exactly the same, only going the opposite direction, if that makes sense, what I just said. So I'm going to lay these out to make sure that that's got that template, got that template. This is my center. This is my other template. Okay, so and then these are my corners that I need for here. The 4 corners. So I have 4 of these. But I'm going to lay this aside, and I'm going to lay my F6 aside. My templates at this point I don't need, because I'll know. Okay, so I am going to.
Are you going to press the seams open on those triangles?
They say not to, but I don't.
I was just wondering what was
they
your
said you don't
thought on
have to.
Okay.
But I don't think it matters.
Okay, all right.
You know why? Because they don't have a bunch of seams coming together.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Because it looks like we're going to trim them down after we make them.
Yeah. So here's my E, here's my G. Let's see, do I have that right? E, G, yeah. So I'm laying it out. If you see it, this top part here, this is what we're working on. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then we will turn them the way that we need them to turn. So if you chose, we could get these and make sure they're all going the right, correct way. And I could take my G's, lay it against there. Let me take this off. Lay it against this side. Now, this is the thing that's different. This one, I'm actually having it be equal to the top pyramid, the top of the pyramid.
Yeah, it looks like you have this little opening at the bottom.
Yeah, and at the bottom you have your little 1/4 inch thing going for you. Let's see if I can run this through the machine with that there. So you just line it up. Let's see how it looks. I'm going to do one just to make sure that.
Are you going to clip the dog ear, or I mean the ear off the top, or leave it alone?
I'll leave it alone.
Okay.
Probably.
I've got one side on, and I have the little ear there. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, I will leave it on at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
So see, if I open this way and press it, it's correct for this side up here at the top. So I am going to press this. You know why we're pressing it to one side is because you think of this like you do when we're making our flying geese. We always have like a little bit of a 1/4 of an inch or a little bit right there. That'll give it to us.
Okay. Rita, I don't understand the comment. She says, what happened to R and S? You have E and G.
R and S.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
We are on block 52. And the templates, I'm trying to see what they say, is E and G. And trying to think, wait, there's one for, and F. F is the center, Rita. And then one will be, I have that under here. And then for me, this is my E and this is my G. Okay. So you have a F, E, and G template that you're working with. So I've done this, and I'm just going to set this over here for the moment. And I'm going to lay this down. And I'm going to lay this down because this is the side that I'm working on. I'm right-handed. I think right-handed too. So, but I do want to make sure I keep everything oriented or I
guess it was supposed to be a joke.
Oh, you stinker.
So that joke went right over the top of my head.
It went right over my head too. Now I'm going to chainsaw this side. Then I'll take it out and I'll press it and I'll prepare the other side. But you can see I'm just lining it right up at the, I hope you can see. Sometimes I feel like I don't have the right angle for you guys. Okay. And I got a little bit of a tip. Putting it in.
Rita says, Terry, help me out here. That one did not work right.
And I'm saying, you're on the wrong block, girl.
Yeah. Which means she probably is already got hers done.
Yeah.
More than likely. If she don't, it'll surprise the heck out of me.
I'm just going to take these apart. And I'm going to press it to the direction one side. Now this might turn out better than the other one because this is actually giving me better than, no, it has a top. See, it ends up getting a little bitty top up here too. So we just lay them back down. Always lay them back down the way, just to take a few minutes to put them, and then you're going to put this right next to it. Now, if you're one that you like to sew where you flip it on over this way, fine.
Terry says she's going back behind the aloe vera bush.
I got to see which way I want it. I turned mine upside down.
Uh-oh, I put that up too high.
So see what I can do with the second half. I flipped it upside down is what I did because I sew on my right side. Here's that little tip there. And now here's the tip here. And if I go here, there's a little tip there. So we're a little tipsy today. Did you get that, Rita?
What you been drinking?
Rita, did you get that? Now I'm going to check it because I'm not going to fill. Yeah, pretty. Look at how pretty. Okay, so that works. So check your first one. Make sure, you don't want to do them all wrong. Boy, that's wonky.
We'll be going to Wonky Town.
I know it is. It's like, I'm gonna have to check and see if I need to trim these up after. I'm sure I do something.
You seam ripper out. One of these are not right.
Which one of these are not right?
Oh, when I put this left side on, one of them is a little bit higher than it's supposed to be.
Yeah, when you switch inside.
Yeah, when you switch, because I switch side.
Yep. That's why I had to flip mine upside down.
Like, damn it, man.
My pyramid is going upside down now.
Yeah.
And then I'm just lining that back up again. I don't think I got that moved on me.
Right then. Get this re-sewn back on here. But first, I'm going to make sure.
I'm going to get my last one, and then I'm going to check to see if I need to score these up to a certain, because they look wonky. Wonky's a word of the day.
There's my tweezers. Dang it. I swear I lose tweezers like they're going out of style. I guess I need to buy a whole box of them.
Yeah, or have something magnetic that you can stick to.
Yeah, that's a good idea because I'm now I don't. They're probably buried up underneath all these scraps sitting on my desk.
Well, I'm going to trim this. I'm going to press this, and then let's take a peek afterwards and see if we need to do any.
That's actually a good idea about flipping this on the back side and doing it, because then you can see where that point is at.
That's what I did. That's why I flipped it. I changed it. I changed directions. Okay, so let me think here on this one. This is F10. F10, make 4. 4, yep. Refer to the start of the piecing of the template chapter on the templates. Construction, standard piecing method. So one of the templates, E's and G fabric pieces, fabric F10 to one of the template fabric F pieces, the white fabric to make a unit. What they're talking about is these, how to do them. but it says sew the units together as sewn. Following that,
It does tell you to trim it down.
that's why I'm looking. Yeah, first sewing them, before sewing them, trim them down. Yes, so that they're the same size as your squares. Well, they were wonky if you look at like they're.
Yeah, they look weird.
Yeah, so let's see how we will do our.
Like I said, we're
Our
visiting
ruler
Wonky Town.
I know. I says that's our new word. That's our word. The word of the day is wonky.
Wonky Town, like Funky Town.
Yep. Man,
Funky Funky.
these still aren't. That's weird. It's like I should. I guess I didn't do a scan on this, and I guess I should have. They're going to be a little bit more narrow, but
yeah, and I need these to lay.
That's what sashing's for.
Yeah.
So if you
don't hide a multitude of sin.
Yeah, sometimes you just need. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm off. I'm okay. It's my width. I'm off on this one.
Well, my width is fine. It's just long. That's all.
Oh, this looks pathetic. You know what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen? I am going to. Oh, I know. Try putting your ruler right way.
Wheel it. Oh, there you go.
I'm going to put this together, and if it's not playing nice, then I can always redo it. But I can at least go through the. It's like I probably should have done even smaller, but hey, who follows the rules? Rules are made to be broken.
Are they now?
When it's necessary.
You are so funny.
So I'm putting this out. This is
well, we can break quilting rules. Put it that way.
Yeah. There's no quilting police in here today, is there?
Not that I know of. And if there are, they can turn around and walk back out the door they came in.
Yeah. My width is what I don't have enough of that if I would have done. But I had such a perfect little beak there, you know?
Yeah.
I could always cut this a little smaller. Ooh, yeah. Well, let's just do, okay. This block, I'm putting it together. I'm fixing it. Don't follow my instructions right at this moment. I'm going to show you how it's put together, and then on my own, I can redo it and do the scant seams on this. I think the thing is they just made the little sides too small.
Yeah. So probably if someone's making this, it probably wouldn't hurt anything to like do like an eighth bigger on the outside of these templates.
I know.
And then when you do your scant quarter and you get ready to trim it down, at least you have a little give there to play with.
Yeah, Katie.
I mean, this is by doing it this way without the little extra hump on the sides. You got to be really careful trimming it, or you'll end up making a new one anyway.
Yeah, it seems like the length is fine. It's the width. So on here, I would add an eighth,
like an
on
eighth, yeah,
each side, so that you're actually adding a quarter. Then you have something to cut down, because I had to cut this down. To fit this block. Now the length is correct, but my width wasn't. So make a note in your book on these two. Just go a little bit bigger on the square part of it, like the width. It would be the width for this.
Because I can't imagine that a little tiny adding a little eighth is going to break you on your fabric.
No, and like mine's going to be a little small, so this one might end up being redone, or it will have a, let me see. I gotta see. Or it will have a little bit bigger sashing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut. I have one side a little bit too long yet. No, I'll probably.
Yeah, because there's very little play right here. I mean, it's so the length you got enough play, but you don't on the width.
No. See, that's we do it first, and then you go. We find out what's wrong. Like,
Rita
okay,
says
now
that is
works.
exactly what I decided to start making my own FPP. These are not FPPs, though.
Yeah, this is.
I tried to make an FPP yesterday, and I failed epically.
So I'm laying this out. This is my little star. I can put this here. This is probably going to be too big now too. Let me see, what size do I have these? Just bear with me, people. I'll get this fixed for this block. Because I am not going to redo this. But you guys can do it right the first time.
When it comes to FPP, it is always better to have that little extra for play, says Rita.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Just straighten.
Well, if they'd have set this up as an FPP to print out, there wouldn't be this problem at all.
No, because they did it as a template, and
yeah,
you know, fabric moves. It's like
right.
too
Me, they should have
tight.
did FPP. Yeah, it's just too tight.
Okay, all I'm doing is making sure that I'm just getting this looking nice. Each of my blocks. And my white, I'm going to cut down just a little bit. I'm just making mine fit. But please make a note to add to your width of
add about an 8
your sides. Yeah.
And that'll take care of it.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to trim down properly.
Okay, let me see my measurement on that then. 1 3/4, 1 3/4. Okay. Lay this back down. These always remind me of bird beaks or whatever.
Yep. One more to trim, and then I can start sewing this together. Man, I need to order me a new, what do you call it, turntable mat?
No, yeah, I had to.
Because my small one's worn out, and then this pink one I have, I don't like how slick the surface is. Things move around on it when they shouldn't.
Okay, that's good there. Yeah, I'm literally having to take. Let me see. I'll let you know how much I'm taking off. I am taking 1/4 inch off the width of this.
The width of the length.
The width of, and so far it's the width. I'll see how my length is, but which would make up the 8 that you said to add to each side.
Yeah.
That
uh-oh, that don't look good. What the heck? Oh, I see what happened. Oh, it's just the way I turned the blade.
So let's see. I'm going to move this up out of the way.
All these tiny pieces.
I know. That's why they don't give you much grace of
Yeah, this one is perfect for an FPP thing.
mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna lay this back out. As you can see, I didn't touch my length on mine, but I did have to on my width. So I am going to sew these together on each row, okay? Okie dokie.
Sounds like a
Now, you
plan.
know, now we showed you how to fudge. Now, what I can do is, I think what I'm going to do, if you guys do what we told you to write down, you'll be fine. But what I'll probably do is on this one, I will make the border the sashing just a little bit bigger than normal width to make up the difference. And it's going to be cream, so it's not going to really show cream on cream.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, but if somebody is very particular and they want it a certain way, then
Go for
go for it.
Go for it. Yes, that's block 52.
Yes. I don't like that my thread keeps on coming out again. I had that service. It's probably the way I have it.
Are you doing a scan on sewing each of the squares together? Or regular?
Thank you. That's a good idea.
I know, but which are you doing? The scan or
I am. I'm going to try scan.
Okay, then.
I'll see what I end up with then. Because then I may not have to do so much on making up. Okay. There we go. Okay, I have to move my shift that. Put the middle piece with it.
It is a pretty little block, though.
Yeah, it is cute. It's not a hard block. It's just
Tedious.
yeah, they don't give you normally when you're making this block, you have overage to trim the sides and the bottom and all that. But I think us working with the little.
No, Rita, the height is not the height is not the problem. It's the width.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you need to add like an eighth to that side template part. The length is fine because you're trimming it down to 2.5. There was plenty of leeway to trim down, but not with the width. I mean, if you, since me and Sherry didn't add that little extra, we had very little to trim off the sides.
Yeah, and I had to trim down my other blocks because of it. But if I would have just extended these edges here, 1/8 of an inch on this one, 1/8 inch on this one, it would have been right. So it's her calculations was wrong. At least that's what I'm saying.
Yep. Oh, she said yes, the width, not the height. Sorry. Linda says, still looking good, Sharon. Katie, sitting down with dinner while I watch pan-fried fish, yellow squash and onions, artichoke and spinach dip and peas. Ooh.
Well,
What kind of fish are you eating?
okay. So let's see. I did move my needle so I could do the scant. We'll see where I end up.
I'm doing the scant with you, so we'll see how this comes out. This will be the first block I've done with the
needle movement
involved. Yeah. I went through my book to see, because everybody kept claiming my genome could do the scant.
Yeah.
Well, I found the setting, and all it was is when I read it before, I didn't understand what needle down means, because they used the term needle down, and that's what teased me.
Oh.
Because I'm like, why didn't you just say, oh, you can move the needle to the right for this? But no, they called it needle down, and I'm like, what does needle down mean?
I know, and you can move,
needle down means the needle sticking down in your plate,
and you can, you can move it so many positions.
And I didn't know you could move the dang thing.
You can even move it to the left too.
Yeah, I've been playing around with it. I figured that out too. I'm like, I didn't even know this thing would do such a thing.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's nice. Well, it's nice if you're doing machine binding. Mm-hmm. I use that stitch in the ditch foot for top stitching. Yeah. And I'll move my needle position over like 7 spaces, and it falls perfect for what I like, to the right. And okay, let's see.
All I knew is the only reason we didn't try scant before, because I didn't know my machine did it, but I didn't want to do it manually because my eyeballs are not that accurate. So you can forget that.
Yeah.
I love the fact that when you press the button, it moves that needle to the right for the 1/4 inch. That was the first thing I loved about this machine. I'm like, yes, I don't have to guess.
Well, I found something on mine. I don't know where I was looking through. I discover stuff all the time in my own world here. But this, I got to show you this needle plate. It has for the 1/4 and the 5. It has it marked here, and I was putting my tape, which I love my tape. I was putting the tape over that, and I tested it. And it's perfect. It works perfect. So
yeah.
I didn't know I have another one that's different too, and I don't know what it's for.
Well, this one has what's called an HP system on it. And I haven't even used the HP system on it, because when I got the kit with the feet in it, it only came with like 1 or 2 HP foot, but it didn't come with an HP 1/4 inch foot. So when I go to Denmark, I'm going to be hunting down an HP. And also I'm going to talk to the tech people up there where I bought my sewing machine. Because
definitely.
I'm going to see if he'll show me how to clean or how to service my machine, since I don't have but one machine right now.
And your warranty is probably
it's gone. The machine's 6 years old now.
Oh man, this okay. This is a little got a little bit too much of that one. No, this block's going to be a little strange.
I would love to switch over to the HP because it's even more accurate.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not familiar.
I mean,
with that.
it and all that does is the HP side of it is all straight stitch. There's no switching or anything like that.
It's fast?
Totally is. Huh?
Is it faster in that too?
Well, all I've read about it is once you switch to the HP side of this machine, you never want to go back because it's that good. when it comes to just straight stitching. I just need
So
the
is
proper,
it sort of
I
like
need the
what
proper feet for it.
like the Juki is for
Well,
straight?
yeah, it'll straight stitch like a Juki, but I just haven't used that side of it.
Yeah.
And that's just because,
Well, kind of. You feel more like you can now, too.
Yeah,
Because you're
that
not.
little boost of figuring out this thing about the needle thing really, it's like,
Yeah.
dang, I wish I'd have known that a long time ago.
Yeah. I
And I
know.
wouldn't been so, because people, you should try the quarter or try the skin. I'm like, no, because I cannot visually figure that out one thread over. I don't see threads on fabric.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Which,
I shouldn't have to guess. My machine should be capable of doing it. Find out it really was capable of doing that.
just us playing with it that day.
Yeah, just messing around. Yeah, because you and I, we were messing with the blanket stitch. Remember?
Yeah.
Because that's when I didn't know how to do a blanket stitch. Now I do.
Okay, I'm going to see how bad this turned out.
Oh, I was about to put this upside down. That would have been bad.
This is gonna be a cute little mini.
It is. It's going to be adorable.
This is a mini block. I think I'll add some borders to it. Let's see. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I have to figure out, I know we're going to do the curves. Ouch, dang it. I know we're going to do curves sometime soon. And I'm like, I don't even know what colors I want to use for these curves yet.
Oh.
I want to get kind of, I don't know, interesting, I think, with the colors. Okay, here comes the fun part, nesting these things since we don't have open seams. And I'm terrible at nesting.
Well, open it then. If you can't. Right.
Oh, I tried, but it would be too.
It's too bulky. It won't
be too big of a mess.
Down.
I don't want to make a mess because actually this block looks really nice. I mean, I'm really happy with how it's looking. So let's do what they want.
I'm going to let them know how much my. If I guess if I would have kept some of it there, let me see. I'm measuring my quilt block.
Is it off?
I'm off by almost 3/4 of an inch.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I hope I'm not.
On the width.
On the width?
Yeah. On the length, it's just 1/8.
Oh, God.
But I trimmed down my little white squares and I probably trimmed it down too much. But what I can always do is
look at it. It's cute.
Oh, you see it?
I can see it. Yeah, it's super cute.
It's a baby.
It's a wee one. I haven't got mine sewn together yet, so bear with me here.
That's okay. I'm going to see if I can find some fabric.
I'm hoping mine don't end up being little like yours too, because that means then we both made a mistake.
Yeah, but I can either do, you can either do a border out of one of your colors, as and then trim down. Because see, I have like over there, I didn't have a quarter. There, I do. I got to see which fabric I have here that matches this. This probably doesn't match.
Are you using the same color background for all of the quilt, or are you just switching around with it?
No, I'm using the same because I had it.
So your sashing is going to be the same color as your background, right?
Right. So
or no?
Yeah, it will be. So
probably won't even see it then.
Yeah, I can correct that. I'm going to see if I
unless you point it out to somebody.
Yeah, unless you're on the on YouTube in front of everybody.
Well, yeah. If they watch the video, they'll know. But
I'm gonna go get my.
by the time we get all this put together, it'll be completely forgot what happened in a live. Man, I got to catch up on getting links sent out for these collaborations. I haven't done nothing since I got sick.
Well, as they say, we're doing this so that they don't have to go through the same mistakes that we do, or
yeah, they get to learn see what we did, and then they won't make that same mistake.
Yep.
Which is a great thing, because that means we're doing our job.
We're doing what we're supposed to.
Ooh, I am pushing it, getting that point right on that. That point is kissing the seam, let me tell you.
I am going to add.
Dang, I gotta go press that before something happens to it.
Let's see if I can fix this.
I mean, it is literally sitting right there on it. Not in it, but on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I want to see if I can see.
Huh?
No, I'm just bringing comments up. Sorry, I was lurking and sewing. Deb, how dare you?
Well, I was wondering why we had this hard to keep out of her.
No, well, she has a little bit of a cold or sinus thing going on too. So I knew she was going to be sewing today, but yeah, I don't think she's feeling really completely up to par.
Springtime, sinus trouble.
Yep. Now
The only thing that's bugging me about this block is the star, that other perimeter, they're off.
You mean these points?
Yeah, the points, the legs of the star.
Yeah.
Going along the edge. Yeah, I'm like, why do we not have a 1/4 inch seam all the way around it?
I know, and I didn't either. So, and when I did, yeah, my points, my points are going to be. It's like one edge.
And I mean, there's nothing you could have done about it. I mean,
no. Huh?
That makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, now we know what they need to do to kind of maybe corrupt what the situation, by adding. Okay, let's see. And I do know that every block is not perfect, that there's mistakes that's been made, and that, so I don't know if this is one of them. We'll say it is. Yeah, this is one that there is a problem. There is.
There's definitely a problem. It should not look like that.
Oh, good. Deb's feeling much better. You sounded rough this morning. I have to go back and I started watching and I thought I'm gonna watch it again. So yeah,
I better watch out. I think I'm about to sew something on wrong. No, we cannot be doing that. Huh? I was gonna sew it upside down. That would not have been cool. Leave it up to me to almost foobar that just then.
That happens.
Me and my angles.
Well, let me see. I gotta find another piece that's
What are you doing?
longer.
Starting the next one, or are you just working on that?
I'm working. I'm fudging this and
Okay. Yep.
I just want to let them know it.
Okay.
All is not lost.
No,
Other than
by the time we
other
put the
than
stacking
points.
on.
Ooh, there's a bug. Other than points or may be lost. Oh my! Oh, I thought I saw this. I thought, oh my Lord, that's really points are lost. Here I haven't pressed it back yet.
Yep, allergies get flared up because of springtime.
Okay, remember to make a note, everyone, to do your scan on this. Just because she's not giving us a lot to work with.
There's definitely some things that could be like adjusted on this block to make it more,
Yeah.
make it a little bit, make the templates a little bit, an eighth wider and maybe even an eighth longer, so you can have a little play by here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they definitely should have been wider, I would say.
Because if a newbie's making this and they have this problem, can you imagine the reactions? Like, I tried it, I couldn't make it.
And get frustrated.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to have a lot, but I don't. Let's see. I know I'm off to the side here figuring out my. A quarter. Man. I'm just going to make this block just a little bit bigger just to. Look better before I'm trimming it.
Yep. All right.
Okay, half. Yeah, I'll put the half there.
It's one heck of a little block.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Give it a little spritz.
I hope you guys like mine.
Oh, I bet.
It's different, but buddy, there is some problems with the legs on this star.
I had a few legs.
It looks like it's deformed.
I had a few toes cut off mine. Okay, this is mine now. And I did like a 1/2 inch border around here, which I tell you the truth, this would have been pretty to have a 1/2 inch in maybe this color.
Yeah.
And then if it cut off your points, you wouldn't notice.
Mm-hmm.
And then your sashing will be normal. So, but this is my fix and I'm happy with it. But if you guys run into the problem and you do feel that you need to add something, maybe you might want to go with your star point fabrics too. Let's see what Katie's up to. Let me see.
I have crooked feet.
You have crooked feet.
I got crooked feet.
Oh my Lord. That's beautiful.
Thank you. But can you see it up here? This one versus that one?
Barely.
But it's there.
At least you got something.
Mm-hmm. It's funny, but there's two different color oranges here I used. One's darker than the other one.
I like that though.
Thank you.
I like it.
I like it.
Let's see. I'll put us all on here. Okay.
Dancing stars. Let's go dancing, Sherry.
Yeah. Well, that was
interesting.
that was a epic fail recovery.
Yeah.
What I would have to say for me. But I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm wondering, how can I avoid cutting off the tip of these legs? And I don't know if that's even possible.
Yeah, I know.
And I used this bent seam, so why didn't it work?
I think the template is off.
Apparently.
I mean, maybe we're just using that as an excuse, but I
don't think it's an excuse. I think there's something off about it,
yeah.
Because these legs should have had a 1/4-inch seam allowance,
yes.
And there's not one.
Right.
And even though we sewed a scant, there's not even a scant 1/4-inch here.
Sarah says, I like the orange, and Geraldine says, lovely.
Thank you, everyone.
Pretty.
Andrea says, I cannot be of any help. I'm way behind.
Well, do the notes that we said.
Yeah, add a little. When you get ready to do yours, just add like an 1/8 or a 1/4.
Yeah.
Because it will pay off in the end.
Yeah, that's where we've run into a problem. And
try Rex if you have them. What does that mean?
Try what?
She says, try Rex if you have them.
Rex. Oh, yeah. Rex rulers. Yes, I know. There's a special ruler. Even
I was gonna say, I don't know what she's talking about.
Quilting a Day has a ruler too. That you use that for your templates and squaring everything up, and it works good.
Now, as far as
you're not making templates, you're cutting fabrics.
Yeah. Now, as far as the size of this block, it's actually spot on size wise. It's 6.5.
Well, you did good.
So that's why I don't understand why we have this. Yeah.
I know.
I don't understand. I did everything I'm supposed to do.
It's time for a fuzzy heart. Everybody needs a fuzzy little heart.
I think that's the one that oh, what?
See?
Oh. I'm like, what are you talking about? I think that's the first time I've seen that. That's cute.
Yeah.
You got the purple ones?
I forgot who got it. It's a pin in there, but I don't know who got where I got it, but I like it.
I like it.
Let's see.
So let's look at this one. Maybe we could. This is the same kind of setup, sort of.
Which one?
Yeah, it is.
53?
Only you're turning it around this time. So maybe we could give it an 1/8 and an 1/8 on the sides. What templates are we using on this anyway?
We're using I believe it's the same
ones.
This is block 53 Star of Alamo variation on page 108 and 109. Right, and they say
so we're using F, E, and G, right? E,
G, and F. Yeah.
And F. Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the same templates.
So add an 1/8 on each side of it, and maybe a 1/4 on the
see what happens, at least on the ends. Except I can't do that because I already got my fabric.
Well, I don't have mine cut yet, so by the time I get mine cut, you'll probably have the dang block made.
Now what? Yeah, what Katy is saying is that this part, your E's and your, let me see, G's. Let me get this back down here. I may have them go in the wrong direction right now, but to add, you could either do one of two things. You could add an eighth here and an eighth here. And if you're worried about your points,
Yeah, because
the
you can
points
trim
come
down
from
and,
here.
yep.
Yeah. So you can add an eighth and eighth, and then do a scant, and you should have your 2.5. I'm gonna see
Yep.
how bad this one does.
This is a sad day when we have to do slight adjustments.
Yeah. That's how we learn, all of us, huh?
But sometimes that's what it takes to learn something.
Yeah. We make mistakes so you don't have to.
That's right.
Welcome to our
YouTube our
channel.
world.
Yeah. That's why I called it My Quilting World.
Yep.
Let me see. Try Rex if you have. Yeah, that's what I have the ones from Quilting the Day, Lori, and I should pull those out.
Yeah, because I don't know what she's talking about.
I do. I'll pull it. I'll see if I can find that and even demo something with it. So if anybody's, it depends on how many times you're going to do a block like this too. So
yeah, well, we're about to make more than one of these.
Yeah,
looks like few blocks are using this particular setup.
So this is going this way, and this is this way. So
yeah,
hey.
And what I'm going to do before I cut my fabric out, I am going to take and redraw templates with the additional 8 added to them.
Very good idea. Very good idea.
Then trace them onto my fabric.
Very good.
And then I got to decide what color I want to make this block. This block looks like it's going to be fun.
Oh, roll over floor laughing.
All right, let's put an 8 on every bit of this, every side of this thing.
I had something. Oh, there it is. I was going to say I had something to drink. I mean, not to drink. I had a beverage, a cold coffee to drink. You guys probably think I did have something to drink.
We're probably going to need a drink by the time we finish this.
Yeah, I know. Sundays end up being a good day for that.
Yep. It's like, let me go get a glass of wine because probably come tomorrow I won't get to drink any wine.
I'm going to see how this turns out this time. Let me see. So that I could do that. How scanty can I go? Oh, they did say this. I just remembered. Now I know why. They said on the template page that if you want to draw your 1/4 inch line, that you can, and then it may help you do your scant.
Oh, gotcha.
So let's see.
Let's see if that's true.
Yeah.
Either it is or it's not.
It makes sense. Okay.
You know what? I found a Dotson pattern I thought might work for the applique thing. The problem is it's for an 8-inch block. I can't, and I need it to be 6.5. And it's so adorable. Oh my God. Because I want to use it in place of a cat. Since I'm not a cat person.
Yeah. Anybody, you know anybody that's good with patterns or math?
I don't know. Because I'd buy the pattern if I thought someone could shrink it down without ruining it.
Yeah. Well, it's the percentage on that you would.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's super adorable.
I'm going to look at this point for the height and do a measurement right now. Because it's supposed to be 2.5. It's 2.5. Ooh, it's 2.5 right there. Okay.
Uh-oh.
That I wanted to make sure because this kind of threw me off thinking this looks short, you know, but
Yeah.
it was fine there. And I am definitely doing the scant.
All right, I got my 1/8 of an inch added onto these templates.
Okay.
Now let's chop the paper.
Yeah, I've been making notes in my book.
Yeah, you said you already cut yours. I hadn't cut my fabric yet, so I have a choice of doing this.
Yeah, I had. I'll do my notes with the friction pen because all I have to do is put the iron to it and it'll erase all of it if I want it to.
Yes, I have a printer. Do I know how to do reducing? No.
I have a printer, but it doesn't reduce.
It doesn't give you, I don't know. For HP printer software, I swear it's lacking. Used to be you could do all kinds of things inside of HP software.
Yeah.
But this one that came with this printer, it's so generic. I swear it is.
I can't reduce or enlarge on this one. But I can send you a fax. No one uses
there, see?
No one faxes anymore, but yeah.
No, they don't. Does a fax even work through the internet?
Yeah. You plug it.
Oh, it does?
You actually plug it into, if you have a phone line.
I don't have a phone line.
Oh, let me see.
We no longer have landlines.
Okay. This one, you know, I don't know now if it will, because it'll work off the internet.
See, I know how to enlarge something because there's a button on the printer, but I do not see something where you can reduce something. And then how do I know how? And even if there was, I wouldn't know how far to reduce it because the pattern is an 8.5 inch block, and we need it to be 2 inches smaller.
See, that's the thing. When you're doing percentages.
Look at all that paper I just wasted.
Oh man.
Oh gosh, I cracked myself up.
Okay, we're gonna see if this works. Went to a scant. Sometimes it's good to follow instructions.
She says, Sarah says, I tripled the horse in the El Oriole book.
Oh, you tripled it.
What is the bot trying to hide? Really?
I didn't see anything.
I just fixed it. It was something to do about Lori Holt art. Oh, I get it from a Lori Holt book. Yeah, now I get it. Couldn't get that off my tongue for some reason. Well, since it's going purple here, I need a light color.
So I'm just matching my points.
Sherry, my scrap pile is getting out of control.
I know they do. That's why I started use your steam machine that you have a lot of, and start pressing your little scrap.
I just don't even know what to do with all of it. And the thing is, I'm using scraps to make these blocks.
Can you like if you make it bigger, like a 12 by 12 or something like that, then you could cut a block out of all those little scraps, but you'd have to do some sewing around it too, you know.
Yeah.
Just never ends.
Well, I would have shrinkage, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can tell you what I have seen lots of shrinkage going on is my yellows are dissipating fast.
Oh, but
because I've been using so much of it.
You're using a lot of oranges and
yeah, oranges and yellows because I want warmth in it. Because when I was looking at these blocks, and you probably can tell, there seems to be a lot of cool blocks up here, cooler colors. And I'm like, I need to warm it up a little bit.
okay. It is right on for the width, doing a scant at 2.5, but it's short. That block's just a hair short. Let me see. No, that one's good. So yeah, follow directions. It helps.
Yes, it does.
But I think Katie's idea of making the template just a little bit bigger,
because the most it can happen by making it a tiny bit bigger.
It won't shape it by making it wider.
Yeah, because you get to trim. You have to still trim down each of those blocks, but once you trim it down, it's accurate.
Yeah.
Instead of this where you got a leg hanging off the side of the edge.
Yeah.
It's like, let me stick my leg out and trip you every time you look at me,
Yeah, because some of them aren't it's not very perfect. Yeah, I don't like this template.
I can't decide if I want to use this. Ooh, I think I'm gonna use that color instead. That's talking to me better.
What did I get? Oh, I know what I got. I ordered interfacing. Okay.
Guys, so is everybody having fun in the channel? I hope so. I know we're not as lively as we was last night. We were pretty lively last night.
Okay. Oh. So I guess I'm supposed to have a white block too, huh?
Oh, you mean for the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna use. I don't know what I'm going to put in the middle yet. I am seriously thinking I want to stick another one of these. That dark blue I've been using that has the sun emblems on it.
Yeah.
I'm seriously thinking about using that for the center.
Well, what do you think? Should I go with? Let me see.
Or should I say? Oops, sorry.
Should I stay or should I go?
That song is like an earworm when people say, should I? It's like, oh, here we go again. What color is this supposed to be? This is going to be the light while the other's going to be the dark. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to do the opinion poll here for them. They can give me their opinion.
I think that's a good idea.
Let me see. I guess I better get up close and personal here.
Yep.
Okay. I know you can't see very well because of the way this is, but this is with a color in the center. This is with the.
You actually had the fabric that was in the book, or no?
No, but pretty close, huh?
That looks fucking good.
I think this is what it needs to do because this kind of reminds me of a friendship.
Yeah.
Star a little bit. Yeah, I did good.
Good, Grandpapa.
I lucked out.
Yes, you did.
Let me see. Sarah says that she's thinking about changing her pattern for the hen house quilt if can make it as it's going to be so heavy. What are you making it out of?
Maybe it's piecing.
Yeah.
Animals is making it heavy.
So I'm going to sew these together.
Right now, I got some tracing to do.
Well, you probably got yours is going to be nicer to you.
We're not going to know until we see. So don't.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, don't. Because yours might just be just fine, and mine might end up being foobarred.
I'm tired of my thread coming undone. It's cutting my
Is
thread.
something not holding it?
It's cutting my thread too short.
Uh-oh.
But I have it, my thread laying down on the spool. I should have probably had it straight up and down on a vertical spool.
Yeah.
Maybe that makes a difference.
Have you tried standing it up and see if it fixes it?
I normally do. No. I normally do have mine standing up, and I didn't. Yeah, I just had this service.
Well, I'm not familiar with your brother all that much. I just know my spools stand up and don't lay down. But I know on my Singer it laid down and it was, it's coming undone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I broke my Singer. It no longer will wind bobbins.
Aw.
Which really sucks.
Well, sometimes you can get one of those portable little.
Yeah, I need a bobbin winder.
You can't wind it from the Singer bobbins. Can you?
Well, I can wind the Singer bobbins on my Janome. The thing is, which is what I'm going to have a discussion with the people I bought my sewing machine from. Is I'm going to take a couple of my bobbins with me and show them how it looks when it's round.
Okay,
to me, there's no way that it is supposed to look like that. So either A, I'm not putting it on there right, or B, there's an adjustment that needs to be made that I don't know how to do.
Yeah.
They can show me how to do. It's probably something as simple as it needs to be adjusted.
Yeah.
Because it's been like that since I got it out of the box.
I bet you it does need.
So it might need some kind of adjustment. Because overall, I don't want anyone to think I have something to complain about my machine, because I don't. I just don't think it winds the bobbin right.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you know how many bobbins I go through a month now? I go through like 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. And I feel like it's because it doesn't wind enough thread on the bobbin.
Oh, it needs adjustment then. But I think that's pretty easy if they show you.
Yeah.
It's just a screw inside that then you can move that one way or the other.
Yeah. And people say, well, go watch your video. Have you watched any Janome videos where you can see what they're actually doing? No.
Okay, let me press this.
I'm a visual learner. It's weird seeing these triangles bigger like this with this extra eighth on it.
It's better.
It's just weird seeing it that much bigger. And it looks like I need to cut another piece of fabric.
And out, in.
I need some more, because these are supposed to be, the corners are supposed to be 2.5 inches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to cut another piece. So I'm not going to have enough.
Okay.
Ooh, this is some pretty fabric though, man. I don't know where I got this from, but it must have been stuck inside of my scrap.
Maybe somebody sent it to you, maybe.
Or sent it to me, because I sure don't remember buying it. But then, this could be ancient. This could be 6 years old for all I know. But yeah, I don't remember buying this, but it's got snowflakes on it, and it's this baby blue color. It's really pretty. It'll go good with that purple I'm about to use. Or actually, that's violet. That's not purple.
I need to smart and get my tweezers and pull this thread longer. There you go. I guess I could not use my thread cutter, but on thread.
Andrea says, howdy, Joe, Lori, and everyone else who came in since my first howdy. I am having vision problems, so seeing the chat is difficult today. Hopefully it is allergies. It feels like it is. Oh, I hope you get to feeling better.
Yeah.
You've just been having a rough time of it, Andrea.
Spring brings on all that bloom and more dust.
Yep, everybody's so ready for wintertime to be over, but then when spring comes, it's allergies. Me, I can live with it. Well, no, I'm just happy I'm finally going to see an ears, nose, and throat doctor in July.
Oh,
that makes me a happy camper.
You do have an appointment for that then, huh?
Yes, I do. It's July the 27th. I'll be flying to Nuke for that.
Wow, that's great.
So if I know them, they'll take me over there for a couple of days ahead, which means I can go scooter around Nuke a little bit. So I'm probably going to spend money while I'm there.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope, just not.
Okay, so I did that. That's okay. Now let me get this one.
I'm just happy it's finally going to happen after 6 years of waiting.
Yeah. I know it has to. That between your asthma and that has to, they probably are.
It really sucks.
Messing each other up.
It does. With this newest thing that I told them about, there is big concerns, The newest thing started about 6 or 7 months ago, of where it doesn't matter if I'm laying down, standing up, or sitting at this desk. Suddenly, for like 20 minutes, I feel like I'm suffocating. I can move air, but my brain is saying, no, you cannot.
I wonder. That sounds
something
like something in your sinuses or something.
Yeah. Uh-oh. This is not showing up on this fabric. And I just think that maybe it's something going on that I think it's something between my sinuses and, the tubes that go into your,
Yep.
To go get the, it's just something's weird.
Somebody else had, which I don't know who it is or where I heard it, but something about that they were having a hard time, breathing like that. And it was something to do with their sinuses. Ooh, oh man, I didn't get that very close. Okay, let's fix that.
Andrea says they are having very high pollen. Well, winter, it has been, to me, winters have not been severe enough.
Yeah.
To take care of things like freezing over stuff. I know our winter sure wasn't. So I guarantee you the mosquitoes are going to come roaring in for about 6 weeks.
Is Nora sleeping? Because she's been a good girl now.
Yeah, she's still sleeping.
And
how much you want to bet the minute you brought her up, she'll be up in a minute?
I
don't know how the heck she knows when we're talking about her. I think dogs understand more than we think.
Oh, they do. She hears her name.
Yep. She was being pretty loud and vocal before you and I went live.
She is saying, I am hungry.
Like, feed me before you go getting sidetracked, Mom.
Let's see if I can fix this.
That dog does nothing but study food. She's not happy about this little way of eating thing that's going on. But it's got to be done, whether she likes it or not.
I know what the problem is here. Make that seam a little bit deeper.
I just nicked the ruler. Damn. Who would have thought that Arizona has high pollen?
Well, I would just think it would be the desert, the dust would be, that would bother me.
Yeah, the dust would definitely bother me too.
Okay, this better turn out this time. I'm just checking.
I'm probably not going to get my block done before you get yours done, unfortunately.
Well, mine doesn't match up my points.
You know what else? I still have 3 blocks that I haven't done yet from the previous chapter.
Well, you'll get them.
So I'm still behind on those. That time I get myself caught up, and what do? I get behind again.
You get set.
Huh. Every time. And it's going to get worse while I'm going to Denmark. Oh. You're probably going to be doing English paper piecing when I have to go.
I don't know.
Or either applique and one.
Try applique, but we could do fusible. My seams are matching. My points aren't matching.
But you know, if you did the EPP like a week before I left, then I could take the EPP with me and do it in the at night.
Yeah.
And come back with blocks done,
Yeah.
I'm not going to have a sewing machine.
That would be possible. Yeah, because then you'd have something. You need to take that or your crochet
Yeah, I'm gonna take some crochet with me too. Especially for when we're flying.
Yes.
Because I have to get my mind off of things. But we did get the situation with the airplane and everything took care of. So
yeah,
we got our seats took care of. So and they are aware. And when we get there, they'll put me on the plane with all the other medically people so that I can get settled and not worry about someone pushing me.
Yeah.
Because and since Nikolai's gone with me, I think he will get a little bit irritated if he does see someone pushing me.
Okay, my block's not perfect, but I can work on it. But my star points aren't matching. It's like
where is it at? Is it at the in between the 2 seams or at the end of it where it goes on the edge?
It's like,
oh, right there.
Look at over here. It's this way. Over here, it's this way. But they were the right size before. It has to be in my sewing because I actually, if I take this out here and I take it out here and I scoot it, then what I have here and I'm lacking here, I can make up.
You might be able to just take part of the seam out and fix it that way.
Yeah. This and I probably fix, and definitely this and I'll fix.
Yeah. I figure we're probably going to have a little bit of problems with this to start with.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so scared of it. It's like, oh, let's make a bunch of mess. Check out. Oh. Katie, before you go, check your community tab if you hadn't yet. Okay, will do. I'm not going anywhere yet, but let me go look. See what you're talking about.
Hey, Joe. Yeah, another baby shower, huh? Oh, we're doing good. Joe, we just working through this.
Yep, we're having fun.
Yep. Not letting anything just
It might not
bother.
be going the way we wanted to go, but we're doing it.
Yeah. We're learning. We're learning and sharing with you guys. So what you may want to do.
Oh, that's not going to let me do that.
I hear you, Andrea. Andrea says maybe we should take a break so everyone can get caught up. Katy has been sick, and you know why I am behind. Yeah, I know that I was going to go ahead and continue while she's gone, but hey.
Yeah, you don't have to stop on my account.
If everybody wants, if you want me to skip a week or two, I'll skip. I can. Hi, Tasha.
It would be cool if we could slow down. That would be nice.
Yeah, I did. Like today, this is the last block for today. We're not doing another one. So, and we will have to slow down with certain things.
Yeah.
Let me see. Any place that has the right kind of flowers will have the pollen. Yep. Let me see. I'm going to do something here. Get rid of all my little pop-ups.
What time is it anyway? Oh, wow. We've been going 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 3.
Let me see.
It's 9:22 my time. So, yeah, we're almost 3 hours in. Andrea, did you post it on the YouTube channel or in the Facebook group? Wait a minute. What did she say exactly? She said community tab, and I don't see nothing there. Unless it's Sherry's community tab.
It could be.
Could be your community tab. Let me see if I can go look at yours. All right. Sherry.
Now, there is going to be one weekend for sure in June that we're going to be in Virginia for a wedding, so I won't do it.
Is it going to be around the same time I'm going to be gone or before I go?
It's going to be the 7th. Let me see. I'm going to just check.
That'll be before I go.
Get back over here. June. The wedding is so June 7th. There will not be a Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, so there's a good day to catch up.
Yeah, and then I could not have it July 21st, which is Father's Day. My sister's going to be here from Iowa. So and you'll probably be gone yet.
Yeah, I leave on the 21st. I leave on the 21st of June.
Okay, so as of now, I'm going to say that we're not going to do have it on the 7th of June or the 21st of June. But if you want a week off now, like for next week, have a week off, we could do that. That's,
Yeah, we could do that if that's what everybody wants to do.
I'm going to do a poll here.
Gives me a chance to catch up because I'm behind right now.
Let me see.
Me getting sick cost me.
I'm going to write it down as next Sunday off.
Okay.
I'm going to ask. It's.
So is everybody okay with that?
Let me
Let us know in
see.
the chat.
I am going to do a poll. I got to try my poll out.
Maybe you could just do a regular sew next weekend, you know, where there's no pressure.
Yeah.
That way you can still
Yeah,
get some watch time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Off. Sunday off for you all to catch up. Option 1, yes. Let's see.
Let me go back and look at my community tab, Andrew. When I looked a minute ago, it wasn't there. Guess who's awake?
Nora.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this should show now.
I don't see any. Wait, let me make sure it's not up underneath something I didn't see. I don't see anything, Andrea. Wait, now I do. Quilt top finished this morning. This is the second one. Oh my gosh, look at that. She finished the spring sew along.
Oh man.
Wow. It looks great, Andrea.
Andrea, yeah, June 21st. That's a Sunday. That's Father's Day.
Somebody's putty cat sitting on their sewing machine. Whose video is? How did I miss all these posts? Ooh, I'm a slacker.
Let me see. I put let me see. Rita has a new video up. Pretty bags.
Yep, that's what she was saying. I found it, Andrea. I just was looking in the wrong spot.
Okay, let me see. Now, does anybody see a poll? It's supposed to come up. I don't see anything.
I don't see a poll. Unless you just put it up in the last second.
Unless it's I don't want to hide it. I don't want to stop it.
Let me refresh the screen and see if I get anything.
It's supposed to be down at the bottom, lower bottom. Oh, there it is. It's right here.
Did you put it in the vertical, maybe?
Yeah, it's
yeah, Andrea says she doesn't see a poll either.
Did you see it now? Oh, wait.
Oh, you're doing it on StreamYard.
I am. But it's supposed to, oh, maybe it's not going to show up until
yeah, it won't show up inside of the YouTube.
Well, let me see. I
mean, I don't think it does. Let me see what I can't even see what it says. Hang on a minute.
Okay, I'm going to look on my phone too. I've got to do
yeah, I can't see it.
I think that poll comes up, I bet you, after. Oh, no, it's there. It's on there. I see it.
But I don't see it. I don't see it in the chat. Really, for real. We don't see it in the chat. On the YouTube chat, we cannot see it. Let me get where is my phone? Let me see if I can see it on the phone. I don't see it here on my laptop screen.
Let's see. Did you see it then?
Yeah, I see you see it, but anyone else see the poll?
Okay. I'm on YouTube and I can see it.
Well, I think this weird I cannot see it. Poll is not on the chat, says Linda. Oh, maybe it's on the video itself.
That's why I'm thinking that it's going to be on when we.
And I don't know if you can click on it if it's in the video itself.
See, it's up here. Now I haven't I'm moving it around. Well, I tell you what, I'll just, oh, there.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can see it on the video screen, but we can't click on it.
Well, somebody's,
Nina says yes on your faces, but we can't click on the screen and answer. Somebody must have. Who did that?
yeah, somebody did 100%.
Oh, just type 1 or 2 to vote. Do you want me to take next Sunday off for all of you to catch up?
1 or 2.
1 is yes, right?
Yeah, I better write that down.
Nora, you're gonna have to wait a minute.
There's one person that's voted, so that makes it 100%.
I wonder why it won't let you set up the poll inside the channel itself. I mean, inside the chat itself.
Well, this should be in the chat.
It's not. It's on the video. It's not. It's slap dab on the video screen.
I know, and they can't say 1 or 2 or.
No, we're all saying it in the chat. What we're voting on.
Okay, I got 4 people. It looks like that's saying yes.
That did not work on the computer, says Andrea.
Huh. Well, I'm going to stop. Now I have 5 people. It says yes.
Do you hear whiny butt over here?
I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Denise says 2. So far we got 1, 2, 3, 4 ones and 1, 2. Hi, Curious.
Yeah, all you have to do is tap on it. It looks like just to touch the yes or the no. And
yeah, that on our computers we can't do that.
Oh, you got to click on it then, huh?
Yeah, there's when you stick your mouse over the top of it, there's nothing to click on.
Okay. Well, and I clicked. I touched the no just to see if it would come up because there was 1 before. So it looks like 83% is saying yes, they would like to take a break to next Sunday off to catch up. Oh, where's Nikolai?
Nikolai in here?
Because they said catch up.
Oh.
And then let me see.
And I have to run, Sherry, because my private.
Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, I'm ready. And okay. At this point, we'll take a break next Sunday. Have fun. We could have done it this week because it's Memorial Weekend, couldn't we? And Andre, you get caught up. And then remember, I'll repost those other 2 dates in June that we won't. So that'll help you guys too, because you can either be doing some of your fusible or EPP or something like that too. So
yeah, it sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. Well, I have to say thank you all for joining us. Thanks, Katie.
Thank you for having me, and I enjoyed it today. We got something accomplished today.
Yeah, we did. We yes on your faces. Nina says yes on your faces. It's because I changed it to where that was going to be positioned, the vote.
They can hear Nora too. She's hungry. No, she's already been fed. I think she wants to go
potty.
Probably has to go outside.
It's on Sherry's screen.
Do you need to go to Sherry? Do you need to go to too? Yep.
Okay, everyone. I'll see you in June.
Yep. Thank Thank you, everyone. And
Thank you. Thank you, Katie.
remember to hit that like button on your way out if you haven't done it.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Really?